A very good evening and a warm welcome to State of Business on Art Television. I'm Mariam Vijayaratna. Let's have a look at the headlines first. Sri Lanka unveils Sustainable Finance Roadmap 2.0 to address climate and economic resilience. Sri Lanka's Q1 anti-corruption efforts uncover 6.5 million rupees in bribery. News in detail. Sri Lanka has taken a significant step towards a greener and more inclusive financial system with the launch of the Sustainable Finance Roadmap 2.0. This updated framework, spanning 2025 to 2029, aims to address climate risk, empower vulnerable communities, and promote economic resilience. The roadmap, developed by the Central Bank of Sri Lanka with technical support from the International Finance Corporation and the European Union, focuses on integrating environmental, social and governance principles into financial operations. Key features of the roadmap include green loans for sustainable infrastructure, climate risk insurance for farmers, and capacity building programs for bank staff to manage environmental risk effectively. The initiative also emphasizes promoting financial literacy and inclusion for marginalized communities, including women, low-income households, and persons with special needs. The roadmap aligns with broader sustainability efforts such as the Carbon Net Zero 2050 strategy and the adoption of SLFRS standards for sustainability-related financial disclosures. Speaking at the event, CBSL Governor Dr. Nandalal Veerasinghe highlighted the importance of sustainable finance in fostering resilience, transparency and innovation for a sustainable future.
There are signs of a shifting climate that will increasingly impact our agriculture, energy security, infrastructure and livelihood, and sustainable finance is no longer optional. It's an economic, social and environmental imperative globally and here in Sri Lanka as well. It was with this global reality in mind that Central Bank of Sri Lanka, as already mentioned, launched a first sustainable roadmap in 2019. That initiative set the foundation for integrating sustainability into our financial system, building awareness and piloting green finance products. I must thank all the stakeholders, those who have been supporting in our first initiative for us to complete the roadmap almost to the complete. Today, as we launch the Sustainable Finance Roadmap 2.0, we are reaffirming and strengthening that commitment for the next several years as well. First of all, I would like to extend my gratitude to the International Finance Corporation, the arm of the IFC, for the technical guidance, and the European Union for collaborating with IFC for funding this project. Under the Accelerating Climate Smart and Inclusive Infrastructure in South Asia, this project that EU is supporting, which was timely intervention as we completed 5 years since the launching of our first roadmap.
Governor Nandalal Veerasinghe also said that Sri Lanka's financial sector must gear up to mobilize an estimated $10.85 billion by 2030 to meet the country's climate commitments. The central bank governor warned that the cost of inaction is rising because the climate risks are intensifying each year.
This is a milestone in the central bank sustainable financing journey and a critical step forward in strengthening resilience, inclusiveness and long-term sustainability of the financial sector and also the economy. This moment comes at a time when the world faces profound and interconnected challenges related to environment and as well as social well-being. According to the network of Greening the Financial System, NGF estimates, more than $4.2 trillion of financial assets could be at risk globally if the current climate-related impact trends continue. Based on the World Bank estimates, climate change could push an additional 130 million of the world population towards poverty unless decisive actions are taken. In the Sri Lankan context, it is estimated that $10.85 billion is required for implementing the NDCs until 2030. This is the estimate that that was estimated some time ago for Sri Lanka needs until 2030.
Stay tuned, we'll be right back after this short commercial break. Welcome back after the break. The Commission to investigate allegations of bribery or corruption has released data on bribery cases handled during the first quarter of this year, shedding light on ongoing efforts to combat corruption in Sri Lanka. According to the Commission, fines and compensation from bribery cases amounted to 462,000 rupees, while the total value of bribed money reached 6.5 million rupees. Siabok received 1,267 complaints during this period, with 1,127 being referred for investigation. In a series of 24 raids, 20 suspects were arrested, including 6 police officers, a school principal, and officers from various government departments. Prosecutions have been initiated against 24 individuals, with 17 cases tied to bribery, 3 to corruption, and 1 involving unexplained wealth. The Department of Motor Traffic is stepping up its anti-bribery initiatives, with plans to install CCTV cameras at its premises to ensure transparency and accountability. Transport Minister Bimal Ratnayake emphasized a zero-tolerance policy toward corruption as part of this effort. The Bribery Commission concluded 19 cases between January and March, resulting in 11 convictions, though 261 cases remain pending. Three leading pharmaceutical industry associations in Sri Lanka have raised concerns over the government's proposed plan to import medicines under a government-to-government scheme. They warn that the move could have dire consequences for the local pharmaceutical sector. In a joint letter to Health Minister Nalinda Jayatissa, the heads of the Sri Lanka Pharmaceutical Industries Board, the National Pharmaceutical Manufacturers Board, and the Sri Lanka Pharmaceutical Manufacturers Association expressed strong opposition to the proposal. The associations claim that the plan risks collapsing the local industry, endangering patient health, jobs, and investments while impacting the national economy. They have accused the government of creating an artificial shortage of medicines to justify the scheme. The letter urges the government to halt the proposal, investigate allegations of misconduct, and expedite the registration of existing medicines. The associations also call for open discussions with stakeholders to address regulatory concerns and recognize the capabilities of local manufacturers and importers. An awareness campaign showcasing the transformative educational programs of Management and Science University Malaysia and its Sri Lankan arm, Management and Science Institute, took place in Colombo recently. The event featured insights into MSU's global reputation as a leader in quality education, spearheaded by its president and founder, Professor Mohammad Shukri Ajid. With numerous accolades to his name, including the 2024 ACEEU Asia Pacific Pioneering Leadership Award and the 2021 ACIC UK Fellowship Award for Leadership, Professor Shukri has been pivotal in shaping MSU into a globally recognized institution. MSU boasts impressive achievements, including its placement in the QS World University Rankings 2025 within the top 580 universities worldwide. It ranks among the top 50 universities under 50 years old and 28th in Southeast Asia. In addition, MSU is celebrated for its employability-focused curriculum, with 99% of graduates securing employment within 6 months. The university is also committed to technical and vocational education and training, earning recognition as the best university in Malaysia for TVET education at the Malaysian Education and TVET 2023 awards.
Currently, we have students coming from 73 nationalities, I'm expecting that in 2 years' time, 24 months down the line, we can reach 200 nationalities. And we have many Sri Lanka study in our university. And also we're offering good environment here in terms of supporting from the main campus. And hopefully that in very small way, we can contribute, as I said earlier, to the talent building in this country. And the future is here in the education. I always believe that education is the best mobility factors. And here we are working together to create the talent for the future here in Sri Lanka.
That's all we have for tonight. For this and more, subscribe to our channel on YouTube and follow us on Facebook. Take care. Good night.